All right, so now we're here with Roz. Roz opened this restaurant how many years ago?
This location almost 4 years.
What is your main priority when you are working on the food here? What do you have in mind? You want to make it the most authentic food you can?
Authentic food, and I want to give the fresh and healthy food to my customers.
That's not a normal thing. That's really good that you, yeah.
I don't think any other Indian restaurant is offering organic naans.
I don't think they can.
CBC Metro Morning on the Banjara flyer here says that I'm definitely a fan. It's some of the best Indian food I've had. Not surprising, giving Chef Raj's credentials. So you're very qualified.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Only cuisine they make the bread after you order, but other cuisines they prepare it and keep
first,
it ready.
and then they keep it ready.
Heat it up.
All right, time to go behind the scenes and see how this is done.
All right, we're in the kitchen, and we're gonna show you how naan goes from this to that. We want to show okay, we'll do it after.
Stretching the naan.
Stretching the naan by hand.
A little bit water.
A little bit of water.
Yes. And
Barney.
yeah, pani.
Pani, yes. Pani.
Stick it in the wall.
Check this out. They stick the naan in the on the wall. You want to show one more?
It's done.
It's bubbling. It's already done?
Yeah.
Now you gotta flip it over?
Yes. No.
Or it's just done?
It's done.
That was quick. That is really quick.
Okay.
Just 1 minute.
Can we put it in a basket and show one shot?
Yes.
A lot of people use gas, but gas doesn't give it flavor, smoky flavor.
You need the charcoal.
Charcoal, yeah, to give the.
I said it's lined in clay.
Clay, yes, yeah.
I bet you if you put marshmallows in there, they'd be done in like seconds.
And they would taste amazing.
They would!
Yes.
They do the charcoal-y, a little bit of Indian hint.
Marshmallows.
Yeah. So another part of Indian culture that I think is really important to talk about is the importance of spices, okay? Take a look here. Look at all of the different kinds of spices that they have. Now, reading about Indian culture, you can learn that they have something called garam masala, which is a unique combination and a blend of all these different spices together. And each culture, region within India has specific types of garam masala. Do you know this?
No.
Garam masala is the mixture of a bunch of different spices unique to each area of India.
That's awesome. Can you define what namaste means?
Namaste means it's like it's a respect for the when you see someone in the morning.
What's the exact meaning of it though? What's the translation of namaste?
It's like wishing the people. When you say hi, yeah, hi, hello, how are you? Instead of that, we say namaste.
Yeah, but for what? Like,
usually, when we see elders, it's a kind of respect. We respect namaste, but we don't say namaste to the younger ones, right?
No, not younger one.
Not elder ones. It's a respect to say hi to them.
Okay.
I don't know what is the exact meaning of that, honestly, but that's what we learn. Namaste. We have to say namaste
It's hard
for
to
the
explain in
elders.
English,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Wow.
yeah.
I'm stopped.
How do you feel?
Good.
I do. You know what? One things about Indian food. Sometimes when you eat a lot of Indian food, you might feel a little bit gross, a little bit like overly stuffed, and it's not a great feeling. But sometimes the reason to that, most of the times, a lot of oil, a lot of salt, a lot of chemicals in the food cause that reaction. But like a lot of ingredients in the meal are organic ingredients or organically grown ingredients. You can really taste it. It's not as heavy of a feeling that you have afterwards. I really liked it. It was a really light, like I have a nice feeling
Yeah.
Also, some of the Indian restaurants you go to, the food's already made there. Here, like you said, it's all fresh. It's fresh food. I really like the palak paneer.
Okay, yeah. And you've had a lot of that before.
Yes.
But this was special.
It was. It wasn't too salty at all. Great texture to it. It wasn't too oily.
And it's vegetarian. They have lots of vegetarian options here. If you're not into the meats, you have lots of choices here for vegetarian.
That's very true.
And the butter chicken was fantastic.
It was. It
had
was
this
great.
thick curry, fresh, tender chicken. And I really like trying it with my hands.
You know you had a good Indian meal when your plate looks like Indian graffiti.
Just a whole blend.
Yes, this is my tag, my Indian tag.
That's right.
Check it out.
Now, maybe we should ask, what do you think we should ask people beside us, see what they think about Indian food, what brings them here? Yeah?
Sure.
You proclaim yourself to be an Indian food lover. What do you love about Indian food?
Well, I think every time I eat it, I feel like the food is kind of overwhelming me in the sense that it makes me feel different. The spice and, you know, the flavors. It gets away from the boring food that I grew up with.
Yeah? What kind of stuff do you grow up with? Plain, no spice?
Yeah.
That sort of thing?
Yeah. Once I started eating the spice, almost like you get high on it.
Ooh, get high on the spice. Do you feel that?
I do feel that. A sense of clarity, almost. Yes.
You
It's
always have
almost
kind of
like
a
the way
natural high,
food
yeah.
should be,
Yeah.
you know? And we've been trying to develop here, but it's embryonic. We haven't got anywhere yet. We're still looking to the future.
Everything here is based on time. Everything is made at a certain time. It has to be quick or it has to be fast to make.
Yeah.
Was it good lassi?
Well, it's not as good as banana, but
Well, it's mango lassi.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
Enjoyed it. You can tell it was good. You finished all of it.
They should make them wider so you can get your tongue around more of the glass.
So you're not just about the Indian food, you're about the culture. You
I'm
know a
going
lot
to
of-
India on the 16th.
Very nice.
It's my 4th visit.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you like about India?
Well,
Describe
every
it.
time you turn left or right, there's something new to see. There's nothing boring about India. I find it a little scary, though, because at first it was a shock. And I didn't like it, but when I came back the first time, my holiday started when I got back to Toronto, because I started remembering what I'd seen and what I was learning from it, you know?
So so it was more of the experience and internalizing your experience while you're away from it. That was more of the enjoyment.
Brought me back 2 years later, and then again, and then this time I'm going to the north, to Delhi.
Wow! I'm stuffed.
Me too.
And it looks like our Indian journey has come to an end.
Unfortunately, it has come to our end.
But not for you, because you are Indian.
I know I'm gonna go home tomorrow and see my mom cook something
Indian.
delightful
And Indian,
Yes. Sorry, Katie, your journey has come to an
I
end.
know, it's sad. But you know, I think we got the real deal on the food
We did.
and the culture.
We did.
So tune in next week when we take on a whole new culinary adventure. Only on
The real deal in meal.